did you imagine this world being this big for you?
Oh my gosh, this event is giant. It's my biggest rival ever. I thought that Netflix was able to put it together. Or Kobayashi, we don't really get along. So it's awesome that they were able to bring us together and put together, dude, it's closure on the biggest rivalry in competitive eating history.
Now, in the realm of things on resumes, this is a very interesting thing to have on your resume for your life too. So, what was it about your journey that people? I'm sure you run into naysayers, right? Like, you're not going to create a life off this? This isn't something you can do. Like, what do you say to those people, or what did you say to those people once they figured out I'm the world champion? This is what I'm known for. People know my name.
It was when I was younger, it was never a goal to make this my occupation, my income. It was a weekend hobby, and I loved it, and I kind of kept it secret how much I loved it, that how much time I put into it, and eventually, it got big enough to where I gave up my day job in construction management, and I was able to go full time competitive eater and travel around the world and eat, and it's been this weird wave that it was unexpected, and I. I mean, I did everything right. Went to school for engineering, worked in a great job in construction management, and then, but the eating kept getting bigger and bigger, and it became this beautiful thing. And as weird as it is, I think it's the best job there is in life.
Now, of course, we've seen the outside, we've seen you eat too, but when it comes to inside your head, is there something like? Is there a metronome? Is there a song? Is it Karate Kid, the best around, or are you like Rocky theme song in your head? Like, what do you do to keep the beat, to keep yourself moving, or do you try to keep your mind as blank as possible?
I'm no, it's stay calm, stay calm. While I'm eating one hot dog, I'm thinking about my next movement. Don't forget to breathe. I'm telling myself a bunch of little things, and I stay positive. It's like no, my body's telling me to slow down. Like no, you can do it. You don't be lazy. You can push it. If a certain muscle is getting tired, it's like no, you can still move your jaws. Come on. It's just moving your jaws. It's just swallowing. I know I can do this. I've done this in practice. Stay calm.
What's one of the truths that people who competitive eat know that most of the regular people out there wouldn't actually even think about?
It's yeah, a real competitive eater knows that feelings are not always real. And anytime you can put the word feeling in front of something, there's a good high likelihood that that's not real. It's whether you feel tired, just because you feel tired doesn't mean you have to take a nap. You can still do a lot when you feel tired. Just because you feel full doesn't mean you have to stop eating. In this contest, you can keep going. You're not really full. Your body can do more, and you can ignore feelings.
Now, everyone sees the process and they hear about the ways to get to this level where you can start. What is the aftermath that's not the pretty side of things that you have to live with that no one talks about? Like it's the ugly truth of doing all this because this many hot dogs wasn't something that was planned for in the human body at one time. I'm guessing usually. So
Well, lots of things the human body does in competition isn't normal. First person who ran a marathon died, and now thousands and thousands and thousands of people run marathons, and so the body can adapt. And you're right. There's after eating contests, there is an aftermath, and it's not pretty. It's food's getting digested, but it's not really it's not pretty. things. I get a look in my eye, and I'm running to the bathroom, and there's it's something you have to live with. I go into these contests knowing it's going to take me a few days to feel better. I go in knowing I'm not going to feel great after eating. It's the same way a boxer or a fighter, they go in knowing that hey, they're not going to feel great. A football player knows it's going to take days to recover. I know it's going to take days to recover from a contest.
is there like do you have like a after
Oh
event?
yeah.
Is it like on a bed with a heating pad and like
No.
watching Lord of the Rings? I mean, what do you do to like kind of like get away from that
Oh, there's
mindset?
after events. Usually, I'm doing interviews for a while, and I'm standing up, trying to walk around, getting everything to settle, and I'm drinking liquids, and then I'm exhausted. I just want to fall asleep, but I'm too greasy, So I take a shower first, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up either I'm thirsty or nature's starting to call.
Now, a lot of people, of course, just kind of throw out terms all the time too. Would you say you have an iron stomach? I mean, people talk about iron stomach like it's a thing that, oh yeah, people have this and you can eat whatever you want. But I think there's so much training went into this as well. Do you believe you have an iron stomach, or is that just something people say?
I have a pretty good stomach. It's pretty rare for me something to really like. I remember like a month ago, I had a stomach ache, and I was like, "Wow, what's wrong with me?" And like there's something like I was really worried, and then it passed. But like it's really rare for me to have a stomach ache. I'm really I can go to foreign countries and I I eat pretty much everything, and I'll drink the water they give me at the restaurants. But yeah, so I have a pretty good stomach.
Very cool. Last thing, I guess, to all the people who are going to watch this live, what do you want to tell them about what they're going to see, and more importantly, how they should root for you or Kobayashi too?
This is people watching this Netflix. Yeah, people watching Unfinished Beef. They should know that they're watching the best in the world, the best eaters ever, and it's not. We're not doing this for fun. We're going to. We're pushing each other to our breaking points, and it's you see a lot of things. A lot of athletes come together for specials, and they're buddy buddy. Me and Kobayashi, we're out for we're pushing hard and pushing. Yeah, cheer for either one of us. But yeah, it's gonna be intense.
Very cool. Just one last little thing is, if someone came to your house and you wanted to impress them, what's the food you would make them?
Oh, I would give them some of my homegrown tomatoes, and I always have burrata in the fridge, and some basil, and yeah, so my homegrown tomatoes and burrata it's a pretty good combo.